The King and Everett War at Yellville, Arkansas by S.C. Turnbo. One day in the early fall of 1848, when another big crowd of settlers gathered at Yellville, which included some of the Everetts and Kings and a number of their friends. Some of the men on both sides became very boisterous, and it was evident that a fight was brewing, and most of the men were assembled around a small grocery store. I had went to the village that day on a young gray horse I called Tom. This horse had been pretty wild, but I had him almost under control. And when I arrived in town, I tied the horse to the body of a small tree with a strong rope, and this tree stood near the grocery store. The men of each side grew more warlike until I saw it was going to be a bloody one. They were all around my horse, and I started to run to take him away, but before I had time to reach him, the firing began and the fight was on. And I hesitated and stopped and turned back for fear I might get shot accidentally. My horse was greatly frightened at the yelling of the men and the reports of the guns, and he reared up on his hind feet, and it seemed as though he tried to climb up the tree. Though he plunged and pulled hard at the rope, he was not able to break it and had to stand the racket until the fight was ended.